Hello and welcome back to another week with Run with Carson, a weekly video vlog uploaded on Wednesdays and uploaded also on Sundays for Run with Ryan. So this weekly video vlog is actually going to look a lot different than what it usually looks like. If you didn't watch last week's video, I actually got injured in my left foot, so I had to cross train this week. So this week I'm actually going to talk about what I enjoy about cross training and one of the reasons why I feel like you shouldn't be afraid to just cross train, especially if you get an injury real quick. So I'm going to talk about that, and then I'm going to give you an update on my workouts for this week. All right, so as a runner, your event, at some point or other, you're probably going to get injured just because it's inevitable. You're going to have to work through something that, maybe it's just your hamstrings starting to feel a little bit tighter, or your quad, or if you're like me, you're going to have a hamstring, quad, your foot's going to start acting up, and it's just what happens. But you want to learn how to hit these strong. And some of the tips that I've had from previous high school coaches and stuff is you want to make sure you're working out the same muscle groups as well as working out cardiovascular system as well. That means that what you want to do is focus on a cross-training activity that is going to exercise you just as good as running would. So for me, some examples of this would be biking, going on an elliptical. Swimming is also a good cross-training activity, but I prefer biking and an elliptical just because it's really hard to go out and swim for an hour and get the same cardiovascular benefit as you would if you were to bike or use an elliptical. But you want to make sure that you're getting in the same motion as running, and then you're also pushing your cardiovascular system, so you're getting your heart rate up to about 160 for the same amount of time as if you were running. So for me, if I was running an hour, I would bike for an hour. If you're going to run for 40 minutes, run for 40 minutes. If you're going to do intervals, mile repeat intervals, and it takes you 6-7 minutes, do that. Keep doing the same workout, but push yourself, get your heart rate up into the target zones that you were wanting to push. I mean, you could keep doing the same workouts, but you just want to make sure that you're still getting the same benefits. So you want to be smart about it. As a runner, one of the biggest things you need to learn how to do is to focus on how your body is doing and to listen to your body. I think listening to your body will make you a better runner than training at 100% effort for a long time. The reason why is if you get injured and you're training at 100% and you get injured and you're out for a month and a half, 2 months, because you tore a quad or tore your foot or tore your hamstring, that's going to make it so you're going to have to make all that time back. You're going to have to get back to where you were before the injury and continue. If you take a week off and cross train when you're starting to feel a nagging injury coming on, and obviously there's sometimes where it just immediately happens, but trying to listen to your body, and I was starting to feel bogged down. I was starting to feel like I wasn't able to keep going at the pace that I was going at. I decided, okay, I'm going to take a week off. Rehab my foot, and just hit it strong. I'm going to attack. I'm going to be offensive rather than defensive. And I feel like when you have an injury, you're being defensive and you're trying to stop it from progressing. But if you attack it and you're able to get on it before, then you're able to get back a lot sooner to where you want to be. So I'm going to, continue to cross train off and on until I'm feeling good again, and I might have cross training in my constant workouts. We'll kind of see if I'm enjoying it, because there's nothing wrong with cross training as long as you're still receiving a training effect. So I did run this week. I ran on Monday, and then I decided to go ahead and take the rest of the week off. But I ran on Monday and ran a 32-minute, 24-second 2 mile. So I did that in 16:12 averages. I had an average heart rate of 140 with a maximum heart rate of about 145. I had a total steps of 4,270 with a total calories burned of 209. On Tuesday, I ended up go ahead and calling it because as soon as I started running, my foot started hurting and it was very persistent. So I decided to go ahead and take the rest of the week off. But I did start my cross training activity on Thursday, the 23rd. I biked a total of 23 miles, which I did in a total time of 1 hour and 52 minutes. My average speed for this workout was 12.33 miles per hour. My maximum speed was 23 miles an hour. My average heart rate was 144 with a maximum heart rate of 170. For my last workout of the week, I biked another 12 miles. I did this workout in 48 minutes, 24 seconds, with an average speed of 14.89 miles per hour. I had an average heart rate of 158 with a maximum heart rate of 179. Remember what I was saying earlier, you want to make sure you are in those heart rates between 150 and 170. So I did get up to about 180, so that was a very good workout. My fastest speed that I did was 24 miles per hour. I had a total duration of 48 minutes and a total calories burned of 633. I'd like to thank everyone real quick for watching this week's video for Run with Carson. If you enjoyed it, please feel free to subscribe and you'll get 2 videos a week at least, and one will be on Sundays for Run with Ryan and one will be on Wednesdays for Run with Carson. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of their week and run on everybody, or cross train on.